Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to DrawTube. My name's Ramney, and today I'm going to do a different kind of video, something that I've been meaning to do for the past couple of weeks. If you guys read the title, you already know what that is. It is an FAQ, frequently asked questions video. And also at the same time, you guys, I want to give you an update on what's going on with my channel and what's going on with myself. So I hope to give you guys that in this video. So most of you guys know that I post 3 tutorials every week on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I post previews for those tutorials. And within that week, I also manage to post up to 3 Pokemon tutorials. So that's about 6 tutorials and about 9 different videos every week that I've been posting. That schedule is really good for you guys because you get a lot more tutorials from me, but because I post so many tutorials, I really don't get enough time to do different types of videos like this one right here. So I've decided that in the coming year, I'm probably going to change up my tutorial schedule a little bit, and I still will try to post as much as I can out there, but I also want to leave some room so I can make other types of videos that I've been meaning and wanting to make. The first is a different kind of tutorial video that I want to test out with you guys, and I'm going to start that with the Star Wars tutorial that I have coming up. And that's essentially a shorter form of my how to draw videos. If you guys look at the other how to draw videos on YouTube, you notice that you don't really get to see a lot of their faces. But I try to make mine a little different, and I try to appear in front of the camera introducing my tutorials. But do understand that that takes some time to shoot, edit, do research on. And so what I want to do is I want to do quick versions of my how to draw tutorials where you don't really see that introduction of me in front of the camera like this, and the video just cuts straight into the tutorial. The reason for this is it actually makes it easier for me to just give you guys more tutorials. And to be honest, there are a lot of requests for characters that I'm not familiar with. So doing an introduction to a character I'm not familiar with is kind of difficult. So with these tutorials with no intros to them, I can go straight into the tutorial and show you guys how to draw favorite characters that I'm not too familiar with. Another type of video I want to do is sketchbook practice, and I've been really wanting to just develop my own artistic style with these sketchbook practice type of videos. I hope to just lay my sketchbook down and just draw whatever's in my head talking in front of the camera. So I hope to make some of these videos down the line. Other types of videos I want to make are art challenges, vlogs, and I also want to start live streaming so that I can communicate with you guys a lot more. I really like communicating with you guys, and I want to reach out a lot more than I am right now. Doing a live stream will help with that, and I hope to catch you guys in my future live streams. And finally, the last update I want to fill you guys in on is I have some merchandise. I have this t-shirt that is available. I have a link to that in the description below. So yeah, please go check it out if you are interested in getting a t-shirt. It would be a great help, and it would support me so that I can continue making this kind of stuff for you guys free of charge. So now you guys, I want to get to the frequently asked questions. These are questions that I get so commonly in my comment section in all my videos that I figured I should answer a lot of them in one video. Frequently asked question number 1, when are you going to draw such and such character, or such and such character, or this character, or this character? You guys, probably one of the more difficult things that I have to deal with is choosing who to draw. If I start drawing characters from DC, they're going to be Marvel fanboys who are going to start hating and talking about why am I not doing more Marvel. And then if I start focusing on Marvel, there's going to be people asking why aren't you doing DC. And then if I draw one character, people are going to ask why don't you draw this version of that character instead of that version. And then if I do this video game, why don't you do this character from that video game? Why don't you do this video game? Long story short, I only draw a couple of tutorials a week. There are literally millions of characters out there, and it is just really hard to please everybody. And honestly, there are just some characters who are not popular enough to do tutorials on. And the other thing too is just because a TV show or a movie is currently popular doesn't mean that all of the characters in that TV show or movie is going to be a popular YouTube tutorial. I'll give you guys an example of that. Doctor Strange is a huge movie right now. Doctor Strange is a popular tutorial request, but Mordo is not a popular YouTube request. And if you look at my how to draw Doctor Strange compared to my how to draw Carl Mordo, compare the views in those videos, you'll know Mordo, even though he's popular right now, not a lot of people want a tutorial about him. So that's just how it is, and that's how YouTube works, you guys. Question number 2, what about the legs? I pretty much answered this in one of my tutorial videos already, but for those of you who missed it, basically I don't do the full body because it just takes a really long time to do. For some characters, it takes 30 minutes alone just to do the face because it's so detailed. So imagine drawing the rest of the body on that character. It's going to take about an hour, 2 hours even, and that's actually way too much time, especially for the type of format that I'm creating for this YouTube channel. Another frequently asked question, where are you from? I don't really consider myself a person from one particular country. Long story short, you guys, I was born in the Philippines, I was raised in Canada, I worked in Thailand, and now I live in the United States. Another question that I get is, how did you start? I basically just turned on my camera and pointed it at my table, and I started drawing. That's essentially how I started. And the very first speed drawing that I did for YouTube, it's not even on this channel, but it's a speed drawing of Django Fit that I did with just my pen. From there, it sort of snowballed into this idea of showing you guys how to draw many different characters from TV shows and movies that I am really passionate about as well. Another question that I get, and this one's kind of a silly one, but people do notice, what's on your tongue? Basically, it's a tongue ring. I got it when I was much younger. It did hurt when I got it, and it's short enough that it doesn't really bother me when I eat or talk. But do I recommend it? I'd say no. There are a lot of nerves on your tongue that you could easily get damaged if you're not careful. So yeah, I don't recommend getting a tongue ring. Another question that I get is, how exactly are you making money on YouTube? That's actually a really good question. There are a lot of people who don't even realize that you can make money, you can earn an income from YouTube. The most basic way that YouTubers make money on YouTube is through the ads. Those ads that come before the video that you press the skip button on after like 5 seconds. The little banner ads, the ones that appear down at the bottom here, and the ads that appear on the right of the video. If you guys are on the desktop, the ones that are beside this video right here, those are the ads. And YouTubers do make a little bit of income when those ads pop up before their videos. Another way to make money is something called affiliate marketing. And those are, at the end of my videos, I always talk about clicking on those links to my equipment down in the description. Those are affiliate links. And each time somebody purchases something from Amazon, from those links, I get a little bit of commission from them. So that's another way of making money on YouTube. For artists out there, there's also Patreon. Patreon is essentially like Kickstarter, except you pay monthly. And that's something that I've been meaning to set up for myself in the past couple of months. Plus all the traditional stuff like doing graphic design work for people, getting commissions to do stuff. Those are some ways that artists on YouTube make money as well. And then there's merchandise. I highly encourage that you go and support your favorite YouTubers as much as you can by watching their content, by clicking on those links. And if you guys do have a little bit of income, supporting them by purchasing the merchandise, making YouTube videos is pretty time consuming and it's hard. And a lot of people like myself are trying to make it into a career. It's a lot of work, one that I put 8 hours or more a day to do. You guys, any support that you give your favorite YouTubers, I'm sure would be appreciated by them. Another question that I get, do you do shoutouts? The answer, and I'm gonna be blunt, is no, I don't do shoutouts unless they're for a specific reason. You see, that's not really how YouTube works. If you want to get some recognition on YouTube, you need to put out content that people want to watch. That is how you get recognition. Getting recognition for your artwork is another thing, and I do that as best as I can. Instead of shoutouts on YouTube, I do give recognition. If you guys post your artwork on Google+, send me art on Instagram or send me art on email. I give you guys recognition that way, but just random YouTube shoutouts, I don't do that really. Another question I get is, how do you deal with haters? When you start making stuff for YouTube, you are bound to eventually stumble across people who are going to hate you for just no apparent reason. I get hate comments maybe once or twice a week, but for the most part, 99% of the people on YouTube have been very positive and have been very nice, or just misunderstood in their comments. And it may seem like it's a hateful comment, but they maybe don't know English that well and could have just worded it in a less than nice way. I do give a lot of people the benefit of the doubt, but when people start swearing in the comments below, I immediately block them. Long story short, yes, there are going to be haters, but I do try to focus on the positive, and there are tons more positive people in my YouTube channel writing comments than there are hating on my content. So yeah, thanks to those. Thank you guys. All right, moving along. This video is starting to get pretty long. Why don't you color your drawings? Basically, it just takes a lot of time and not a lot of people have the colors that I have. So I can't really do a proper how to color tutorial because not everybody has the same coloring tools that I do. But the main reason is I don't color because I just don't have time, because when I finish a tutorial, I move on to the next one or start editing that one. So the schedule that I have now does not really afford time for me to start doing coloring on all of my tutorial videos. I really do want to color some of my drawings, however, so eventually, hopefully, when I do start implementing all the updates that I mentioned, I can put in some coloring speed drawings in there as well. Another comment that I get frequently is, why don't you answer your comments? I do try to answer as much as I can, but do understand that I have a lot of videos now. I have over 200 videos in this channel, and a lot of my older videos still get comments to this day. So if I had to respond to every single comment, it would be really difficult. That would pretty much take up the entire day for me just answering the previous day's comments. I do want to say that I've kind of stopped replying to comments that just give me drawing suggestions. I get so many drawing requests that instead of commenting on them, I just take those ideas and I write them down in my little idea booklet that I have. And I think I'll do one more. What is your favorite tutorial drawing that you've done so far? Two of them come to mind. I think the Wolverine one and my Ghost Rider ones are my current favorites right now. And they're two of the ones that a lot of people have had so much positive response to. So yeah, I'd say those are two of my favorites. Anyway, that's it, you guys. This has been a very long rambling video. Thank you for watching all the way to the end, and I hope you guys continue to watch all my other tutorials that I have available in this channel. I cannot wait to introduce a lot more variety in this channel, and I hope you guys respond well to them. Now here's the part where I do some affiliate marketing. If you guys are interested in knowing more about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have links to those in the description below. Clicking on those links helps ensure that content creators like myself are supported so that we can continue making good stuff for you guys for free. If this is your first time here, I would love to have you subscribe. Here in this channel, I show you how to draw your favorite characters in easy to follow, simple step-by-step instructions. So if you guys do like what you see, please come on over, hit that subscribe button below, and don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and on my website draw2.com, where you can get tons of coloring pages from the tutorials in this channel. Links to those are in the description as well. Finally, thank you once again for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. I'll see you guys in my next video. I have some sinus issues today, you guys. It's been raining the past couple of days, but that's good. It actually creates nice lighting in this room. Dun, 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 dun. And oh yeah, if you guys are curious about my brand new office setup, let me know in the comments below, because I do have some stuff that I can show you guys about my new office. Okay, that's kind of creepy.